who's just wandering now. Let's see if I can find him and just say hello. There he is. Let me just share you and introduce you to the lovely Shyam. Oh, there you go. There he is. Got some jazz in the background. This little guy is 5 months and 3 weeks old. And he's just had his neutering yesterday. So he had the snip because he was getting a little frisky, a little aggressive. But he's been such a good cat. And so he had his operation yesterday. when he's never been to the vets. So when he went, he's a rescue kitty. We adopted him back in September. And we took him in September. He's let's turn down the jazz. He's been with us since, well, he was born in September and we got him in November. We rescued him in November. He's been living stray. We estimate his birth in September. We've had him since November, early November. And he is actually a gentle cat, as you can see here. He's a real gentle cat. But when he had his neutering yesterday and his first trip to the vets, he was a little bit out of sorts when he got home. And he was freaking out, and he had to wear a cone. So 5.5 months old, just over, been to the vets for the first time to get chipped and have his neutering done. That's when he is desexed. So hey, say hello to Shyam. There he is, the star of the show. 5.5 months old, had his snip yesterday, his neutering, and he was out of sorts and very agitated when he got back because the process, while it was under anesthetic, he is out of sorts. He had to take an injection, and the ketamines in the injection got him really hyper, and he was not a happy cat when he came home. Happy kitty, because he's not even 6 months yet. But this rescue kitty, who we rescued from the wild and who was going to freeze to death, we took him in with his sister Tulsi, who's somewhere around right now. Shyam and Tulsi. He's calmed down now. And the lesson I want to share, the kitty wisdom I want to share with you all, the lesson for us is that sometimes we've just got to endure. When somebody's freaking out, you got to not freak out with them. You know how it is when we have an argument or when we get into a heated debate? It's easy to allow ourselves to rise to the bait and just join in and escalate. That's the problem. When we have a debate or an argument, and when we rise to the bait, things can escalate and they go out of hand. And this one was freaking out and clawing and all kinds. And we said, no, we're just going to stay calm. We're going to stay zen. We're not going to rise to it and allow ourselves to be panicked. Because you see, what it is a cat feeds off energy. It feeds off our emotions. It recognizes our emotions. This is a big lesson. These creatures have an uncanny ability to tune in to the emotions of the humans around them. So when you are panicked, if you're stressful, if you're in an anxious state, they'll pick it up. When this one was in a stressful state yesterday, we had to take everything that we had to remain calm. It took everything that we had to remain calm, reassure him that it's okay, reassure him that this will pass. And the wisdom of the ancient Persian king comes to our mind. He said, this too shall pass. That wisdom, this too shall pass. Everything will pass. When it's a difficult time, you think, this is it. I'm not going to get through this. But you know what? You will. When you think